Imagine turning $100 to $10,000. No fake gurus, no magic indicators, just real Forex trading strategy. Seems impossible. Yes, I thought so until I did it, and here is how. Now, if you're tired of blowing accounts and watching endless strategy videos, this video is for you. Make sure to watch it from the start to the end, and don't forget to subscribe. Now, before we get into the strategy, let's get one thing straight. Forex is not a get-rich scheme. Most traders lose money in the Forex market because they chase signals and they don't have a system, and that was me in the beginning. Until I simplified my trading and I started winning. Here is how. The key to any successful trading is having a strong strategy and a strong system. The strategy that I use is very simple, guys. Literally every day when I come to the Forex market, this is something that I've developed for over a period of time. Like, I'm looking out for exact patterns, and I'm only going to trade when I see these patterns, because they help me with risk management, knowing when to go into the markets and knowing when to exit the markets. And this is how you can turn any amount, be it $100, be it $10,000, you can turn an amount to whatever amount you want. You guys have seen me turn $10 to $300, you've seen me turn $20 to $700, you have seen me turn $11 to $800, you guys have seen me turn $1,000 to $10,000. Like, this strategy works, and I hope, guys, by the end of this video you will have mastered how I trade. So first things first, guys, anytime when I'm trading in the Forex market, I'm going to always come to the daily time frame. And this is gold. I'm going to be trading gold. Gold is what I trade every day. I use the same strategy to make today $900 from a $600 deposit. As you can see right here, I was able to make $941 with this same strategy. And I'm going to be showing you the exact trades that I've been taking to at least turn $100 to $10,000. I've done this, and guys, it has been fantastic. I'm using FBS as my broker. As you can see, this is the account that I made $600 today, and then this is the account that where I was able to make at least $17,000. As you can see, it wasn't actually $10,000. I first earned $100, $500, and then I kept on compounding my money until I was able to make this $17,000. As you can see right, this account is also with FBS, as you can see right there. Now let's get this video started. The first thing whenever I come into the Forex market is I'm going to always look out for the daily candles. So when I come to the daily time frame like this, I'm going to look out for the previous candle, and I'm going to want to mark it. The reason why I mark out my daily candles is it helps me understand the bias of the market. Now, whenever you're trading the Forex market, the first thing you need to understand the bias of the market. The bias is understanding where price is going to go. Now, the first things first, I always trade gold, and whenever I'm trading gold, my system starts with the first thing is coming to the daily time frame. When I come to the daily time frame, I want to mark out the high and the low of the previous candle. So this is the daily time frame. So you can see we had price almost consolidated. This whole week price has just been consolidating in this zone, as you can see right there. But for me, I'm more interested in marking out the high and low of the previous candle, which is this one right here. That was the previous candle from yesterday, which is the Thursday. So I mark out the high and the low. So this will be the low, and then this is going to be our high, as you can see right here. So this is the zone in between which price played out yesterday. Now, what I do when after this, I go to the smaller time frame. My strategy literally is just a 3-4 step strategy. That easy. When I come to the smaller time frame, I just want to look at one thing: price action. What did price do the previous day? So yesterday, when you see yesterday, we had price dip big time. Why did price dip big time? First of all, price was coming off this resistance right here. Price tried breaking that resistance from yesterday, but it failed. You see, we had price close back from in here, and it dropped massively. I caught this one trade yesterday, and if I show you how I caught it, you guys won't even believe. Like, literally, look at this. I caught this one trade, and I was able to make big money. Like, this strategy I use every day. You see, I was able to catch this one trade right here. Now let me show you. Price started by going up, like from this zone right here, pushing up to the upper side. When it reached this resistance right here, it faked out and then came back and closed from inside. Now, when you check the 5 minutes time frame, that's where I find my confirmation. We had price sweep liquidity. Like, guys, if you know how liquidity is being swept, you guys will learn how to trade. Like, you will learn how to trade. Like, look at this. So we had this breakout, as you can see. Then when price pushed back down to this zone, we had like more of an impulsive move. But now the only thing we wanted to see is price sweep. Now, most of the times price sweeps like this, it sweeps infecting people that it's going to push up. Now look at this zone right here, guys. So we had price push up at this zone, faking out, giving us the same exact candle pattern that we have also here on the 1 hour candle. So in the 1 hour candle, you see we have the tweezer top candles. Those are the tweezer tops. It indicates that price is going to reverse. We had them right here, and then guess what? Price consolidates in here on the 5 minutes time frame, and then it goes up aggressively, and then this other candle forms up. I took my trade exactly. When you see this impulsive, then this will look like a retracement. So like, I like to take trades off retracements. Like, even when I'm to apply my retracement just like this, from swing high to swing low, just like this. You can literally see price reversed at the 0.6 level. Exactly, look at this, guys. This is the 0.6 level there. You see, I took my trade exactly at that zone and then held my trade, and look what happened. When price closed back into my zone now, this line right here, I just knew it was game done. Price just dropped massively. And then when we go into the fundamental world, a lot happened yesterday. We had Trump and then Elon Musk, saga, everything, guys. So that made price like really drop massively. So that was one of the trades that I called yesterday. Now, before I go any further, guys, I'm using FBS as my broker. Now, if you're a beginner trader and you want to start trading the Forex market, the first thing you need to understand is the broker that you use matters. You don't need to be out there using brokers that have been in the space for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. FBS has been here for more than 10 years. They've been here for more than 10 years, and then they have better spreads when you're trading pairs like gold. I love to trade gold. Literally. You see, guys, this is the FBS website, as you can see right here. They have zero commission. You see, commission starts from 0. The average goes up to 1 to 3,000, as you can see right there. Order execution 0.01 seconds, as you can see. Deposit, guys. Literally, there are people who come into the Forex market and probably they have less than $10. You see, FBS lets you deposit even up to $5, as you can see right there. You see, spread starts from 0.7 pips, as you can see right there. Meaning, whatever trades that you're going to be taking, these guys are not going to be taking out big money off you guys, as you can see. If you want to start trading and making money from the Forex market, I suggest you sign up with the FBS account and register for one account. They also offer an FBS app, as you can see right here. They have the MetaTrader 5 and the MetaTrader 4 account. So you can literally choose whatever trading platform that you want to trade on, as you can see right there. They also offer a variety of trading instruments. As you can see, you have currency pairs, metals, energies, indices, and stocks. Just come down here, open an account, either a demo account or a real account, and then start your trading journey. I'm going to be leaving the link to FBS below this video, guys. Now let's get back onto our strategy, our system on how we can make $10,000 from very small money as less as $100. Now, when we go back to the 1 hour candle, remember we are trying to focus on the trades that I caught today. So it starts with marking out the previous highs and lows of the previous candle. Now, yesterday was a Thursday. Now, remember, we are done marking out the high and low of the previous candle, which was yesterday. When I mark out the high and low of the previous candle, I'm going to know the bias of the market of what happened yesterday. Now, yesterday we had the price drop from here to here, indicating that this is an impulsive move to the downside, as you can see. Obviously, price is going to reach a time and then it's going to start retracing, because this is an impulsive move. Anytime when you have an impulsive move, price has to retrace. I'll give you an example. We have an impulsive move from here to up here. This is a retracement, as you can see, and then retracements end at zones where price has already been, as you can see. Now, we had the same exact thing yesterday. Like literally, when you're done marking out your high and low of the previous candle, focus on finding simple price action. Don't go for the hard things. If you can't interpret what the price action in here, then don't trade. But if you can interpret the price action in here, then you can trade. So we had this aggressive push to the downside, obviously, like this. So one thing you need to understand, that anything that goes down, it has to reach a time and come back up. So I caught even some buy trades off price turning, just price reversing from this support zone. I caught some buy trades. I made over $225 from just holding my positions from here to I think around up to this zone right here. Then I exited my trade since I was trading on a small account, as you can see. Now, after that, obviously price started, it was retracing. Remember, retracements end at either support zones or resistance zones. Now, since this was a retracement to the upper side, price had to reverse at a certain zone, which is this zone right here. Now, here you won't really see anything because we don't have even any fair value gap right here. Unless when you zoom into the 4-hour candle, let's see the 4-hour candle, how does the 4-hour candle looks like, as you can see. Now, on the 4-hour candle, we usually have just one big, huge candle. So now here they show us that price retraced up to this zone right here, where we had all this fair value gap that price had to fill up. Look at all this. So, meaning price had to fill up all that fair value gap. As easy as that. Now, most traders, you take your trade there. But now, for me to make things simpler for you, and then having sniper entries with low risk entry points, I come into the 5 minutes time frame. Now, when I come into the 5 minutes time frame, price retraced at a zone we call a supply zone. I'm going to repeat this. Price retraced at a zone we call a supply zone. A supply zone, when you come, first of all, the 15 minutes time frame, whenever you see these small green candles, and then after you see this drop like this massive drop like this, you see? This green candle before that is what we call a supply zone. That zone there caused the downside move. Now, when I zoom into the smaller time frame, it's going to make more sense for you guys. Look at this. When I zoom into the 5 minutes time frame, you're going to see that is actually a very big zone right there. Let's zoom out and you guys will see. You can literally see this whole zone. You can see right there. This is the zone that we're talking about. This whole zone caused this downside move, indicating that now we have to have price retrace. And then when it price reaches that zone right there, possibilities we can take our trade and then price will reverse. And then we need to understand the characteristics of supply zones and demand zones. Anytime when price reaches those zones, it has to automatically reverse. We shouldn't see price consolidate from there. If price starts consolidating from a supply or demand zone, the higher chances price will take it out. You can literally see right here, immediately when price tapped into our supply zone, you can see it reversed. Now the last puzzle piece that I had was this small pattern on the 1 minute time frame. Now, if you don't know me very well, I love to use a lot of confluences whenever I'm trading the Forex market. Now this was a rising wedge. Anytime when you see a rising wedge in the Forex market, it indicates that price is going to reverse, and most times we only see this at turning points. Now the turning points that we had right here, it was this supply zone, as you can see right here. Now all I wanted to wait for is the new candle. That was the 11 a.m. candle, and exactly when that candle formed, I took my trade exactly at this point right here. You can literally see down there. So you can literally see price closed below our nice pattern, and then I took my trade targeting this lower part right here, as you can see, just like that. So that was my trade, guys. Look at that. And I was able to make at least $900 from today. And then even on my big accounts, I made so much money. But my focus today was to show you this nice system. Like literally, it helps you interpret things. If you can't interpret trades, then don't take your trades, as you can see. And guess what? Price has just been dropping ever since then. When you zoom into the 15-hour time frame, you can literally see price dropped even more and more. Let's see this. You can literally see price dropped massively. So this was my trade. I was actually targeting this lower part right here, as you can see. And I think price is still dropping because price needs to come down to like a certain trend line before we can see it go do all-time highs, as you can see. That was my simple trade, guys. Literally just off knowing the bias of the market, marking out the high and low of the previous candle, which was Thursday. Today is a Friday. And then we had aggressive, literally we had price yesterday dropping aggressively from here. You can literally see we had price drop aggressively from here to down here, you see. Now let's say we are marking out the Wednesday high and low, so indicating that price was consolidating now, meaning the Thursday price just came to sweep liquidity, you see. Now Thursday we had price drop aggressively. Now Friday we had price retrace up to this level, and then reverse of supply zone. Now here I had many confluences. First of all, I had price had dropped aggressively. It had to come and do a retracement. We had a supply zone, that is number 2. Then we had this small pattern to give us a confirmation that price is really coming down. Like literally, this is how I trade. This is my trading system. That is the first thing you need to understand. If you want to make any amount of money in the Forex market, you need to have a strong trading system. So that is how I made over $10,000 by focusing on low risk entry points and high priority setups. Let's talk about now psychology and the mindset that you need to have to be able to make $10,000 from any small amount. First of all, I stopped chasing signals. What do I mean by chasing signals? Most traders, when they're trading the Forex market, again I said, they don't have a system. So they always look at price, whatever signal price gives them into the Forex market, they're just going to take it. So they'll see a rising wedge, they'll take it. They'll see a double top, they want to take it. And they're taking it not based off their system. And that is something that is wrong. You see, whenever you're trading the Forex market, you don't chase price. Price comes to you. Let price come to you. Just like the trade that I showed you, I let price come up to my supply zone, and I was able to take that trade off my supply zone. I don't chase price. That way, I'm going to be able to risk what I'm willing to lose, because I'm not chasing price. But if you're chasing price, in case you're going to end up risking your whole account, or probably you're going to end up risking more than you're willing to put at risk, or more than what you're willing to lose. So when it comes to the psychology you have to have in trading, the first thing you need to stop chasing price. So that takes us to the first step. Have a strong trading system, and that will improve your trading psychology. The better your strategy is, the better your psychology. You can't have proper psychology and then you have a bad or a shitty strategy. You need to have a good strategy, then equals to a good psychology. Don't chase price and signals. Have a trading system. The system will guide you and ensure you have proper psychology. Now, this is the last thing that has really helped me on making this much money from the Forex market is generating my trades. Like literally, every trade that I took while trading this account from $100 to $2,000, I journaled every single trade, the losses, the profits, and this helped me understand where did I go wrong, what do I need to change with my strategy, and what mistakes did I keep on doing and I have to change them. Generating your trades is very key. So if you're trading the Forex market and you're not generating your trades, you're gambling in the Forex market. You understand? So generate your trades, have a strong system. Then when you have a strong system, your psychology is going to be very good. And then the one underrated thing is generating your trades. Please and please generate your trades. The more you generate trades, the better you're going to get at trading, and then you're going to stay also consistent. And don't forget to get your FBS account and trade with a registered broker. One thing I've seen most beginner traders take for granted is having a good broker. Literally, a broker can have an influence over your trading. I'll give you an example. Today is NFP, and most of the time, brokers will manipulate the markets. But having a good broker that is not going to tamper with your spreads is a good thing now. FBS offers all that. They offer leverage up to 3,000. You can expose yourself to more risk, and remember, the more risk, the more reward, as long as you have a good strategy, guys. So I'm going to be leaving the link below this video. Make sure to sign up with the FBS, register for an account, download the app, and then see how things can turn around for you guys. That is how I made over $10,000, actually $17,000 in just 1 month from having a good trading system. So if this video helped you, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next